She just loved the movies and saw Fast and Furious. Now she out here playing with people.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
You won't escape my wrath!
What up, cool nerds? Welcome back to another video. Guys, just want to say thank you for your patience for the last week or so, just because it's been raining like Noah's Ark in this joint, because my house was flooding in the basement, the main floor. It was just crazy. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for the well wishes and stuff like that. But we're back to the normal schedule. We're about to do the funniest tweets part 2. We got some more Friday Night Freshes coming up this weekend. We're also going to be reacting to a crazy video that's kind of weird to me, because these numbers that you're going to be seeing are outrageous. But I'm not going to get into details for that. But don't forget, smack that like button, sub with notifications on. We're gonna jump right into this video, so let's get it. When your parents are on a call and they ask for a pen, man, that pressure's unreal. Now, this is one of the realest statements I've seen in a long time, because when my parents were on the phone, you can tell it was like something important. Like, it wasn't just family or something. It was like a business or something they had to like take care of. And when they always were on the phone, they asked for a pen, you can see some sense of urgency right there. And they always did something like where they were like mouthing something like, and you knew you needed to hurry. And the wild part about this is like 99 times out of 100, when you're searching for a pen in the house, you can find like 10 to a million, like just in one corner or in a junk drawer or something like that. But this one time where your parents need something, it's like a needle in a haystack. So now you fumbling through drawers and cabinets and places that wouldn't even have pens, like a Mission Impossible scene. And the best thing you can come up with is a yellow highlighter. And then when you hand that highlighter to your parents, they looking at you on the phone like, Slushies be so good until you gotta, I don't know what that noise was, but y'all know what I'm talking about with the straw. Because you be filling the slushy, like the big gulp thing all the way to the top. And then all of a sudden when you put the straw in, you hit like 20 air pockets. Like, how, Sway? By the time you get to the slushy, the slippery, the icy, or whatever you want to call it, you done played a whole game of Jenga by yourself. This dude said, boy, she high as hell. Now, if you look at the picture, she is at the stoplight on the complete wrong side of the road.
He needs some milk.
She out here in a Pontiac looking like she trying to play chicken at a residential intersection. She just loved the movies and saw Fast and Furious. Now she out here playing with people. I cannot get dressed in the bathroom after a shower. I don't know how y'all do it. And honestly, I can't either. I gotta go to a completely different room. I don't care if it's the living room, but I gotta be in a separate room than the bathroom, because I be taking these hot, hell-boiling showers. Then it just be way too steamy in there. I'm gonna just keep sweating the whole time if I got clothes on. I'm already sweating without clothes, so it's like, what's the point? But even if I had a cold shower, like, you got the risk of like having a puddle of water on the floor. You got socks, and now your whole day, or at least my whole day, will be ruined. And y'all can't tell me wet socks are not some form of torture, because if I have a wet sock on, that's the only thing I'm thinking about. I don't care. Like, you can have like, oh, get some water in your shirt, whatever, right? You can dry that out. But if you have wet socks on, I can't go. If you text me, we need to talk, I'm gonna reply, yes, we do. Now we both stress. And to be honest, we need to talk text is literally the worst thing that can happen. It will ruin your week, your day, your month, your year, all that stuff, because it's never good. We need to talk is never, it's not like, hey, I'm gonna go get Happy Meals after work. No, it's usually like, I'm breaking up with you. I hate your guts. I'm gonna murder your family. Well, maybe not that extreme, but y'all know what I'm saying. But if I send a yes, we do back, now we both got anxiety for the rest of the day.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
If I say I'll call you back, just enjoy the rest of your day, man. And honestly, this is real, because I hate talking on the phone. People always, you know, like, whatever happened to talking on the phone and getting it? I don't want to talk to you. If we want to, we're going to talk in person. That's how we're going to get to know each other. And like, if you're not comfortable with that, cool. We can FaceTime, we can text, like, blah, blah. And some people don't like texting a lot. Like, I don't want to text all day either. Like, leave me alone, bro. But I do like talking to my parents on the phone. I love FaceTiming them, but I'm more of a like in person, like, you know, let's FaceTime each other, you know, and there's too many people out here just want to like talk on the phone all, I don't got time for this, bro. What do you want? I feel like when I'm on the phone with people, I usually do that whole pacing thing around the house, and I start doing stuff, and I'm just completely distracted, and I'm like, in your story the whole time. And I'm the type of person that I start making up excuses to get off the phone. I'll be like, yo, my dog is like running outside with the cat, and I don't even got pets. So I'm just making up some stupid story that makes absolutely no sense, but I'm getting off the phone. I really be having 500 things to do, and I go lay down. And to be honest, this is me in one tweet because I gotta nap before I do anything. If it involves me exerting any sort of energy, I gotta nap. I gotta nap before I sleep. Like, sleeping is real out here in these streets. They call me Snorlax for a reason. Honestly, these naps just help me be more productive. I don't know how y'all be doing these 12, 16-hour shifts because I'd be dead. I'm that one friend where people hit me up or text me or whatever, and they just get the same response. I just woke up. What are you doing? Hey, I just woke up from a nap. Hey, what are you doing? I just woke up from my second nap of the day. That's me. For me, naps are life. You know, I like to, as long as I'm productive, I'm cool. I'll take my naps just to be more productive. And there's always that one person like, oh, I can't take naps. I do not care at all that you cannot take naps because I can, and I can take a lot of them. I'm not ugly, but if you see me on my mom's Facebook, then I don't know what to tell you. And to be honest, this is real because we all take multiple pictures for our like profile picture or any picture that we post, and out of those 10, maybe 1,000 pictures that you took, you pick the best one because you want to be at your very best. Because whatever, I don't care what anyone says, like, you want to look your best when you post on social media. You don't want to look like some like golem looking creature, you know? But when you go on your parents' Facebook, they're always like, oh, look at my gorgeous daughter, my handsome son. And then you look like this.
Jesus Christ.
As you grow older, unnecessary noise starts to irritate your soul. Bro, this is real. And I feel like I started to notice this when birds started chirping at like 3, 4 a.m. Like sometimes when I'm going to sleep, there's chirping already. Like, bro, what are you so loud for? I feel like there's certain times where like you're just gonna be loud. Like when I'm playing Call of Duty, I'm gonna be loud. I'm gonna be raging. I'm gonna be angry, stuff like that. But there's certain noises during certain times that are more irritating than others. For instance, when people don't chew with their mouth closed, it is the most subtle, disgusting, grimy noise you've ever heard in your life. And that person, you get this like bloodthirsty intent, like you just want to gut them right there. You could be eating at like a Beauty and the Beast dining room type table, and they could be in the complete opposite end, like 100 yards out. But you hear them in your ear like a YouTube ASMR video, like, bro. I don't understand why bugs like to be in people's houses and they got the whole outside. And this is real. And I know there's people who like, oh, you know, let's take the bugs outside. If you come to my house, I don't care if you woman, child, pet, or a bug, you an intruder and you got to die.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
And it's like, it gets worse. I mean, it's worse all the time. During the summer, I feel like it gets worse just because we begin these Amazonian type bugs. Like, when did God make this bug? When he come up with these? Because I don't remember this bug ever being created in my life.
Death.
The f is that?
I'll let off the whole raid clip on one bug. The corner of that house looked like a spider foam party when I'm done. Spiders just dying in the foam like, ugh. They really be having the whole earth out there and you decide to come in my house, it's about to be Home Alone and Don't Breathe exclusive. So a couple weeks ago, Shikari Richardson, and I'm sorry if I'm saying her name wrong, won the 100-meter dash at the like trials for the Olympics. And someone tweeted, does anyone else see her ancestors running behind her and in front of her, literally guiding her feet? And so like okay, like you're like trying to be like motivational and stuff, but like this type of cringy stuff always happens on Twitter. But somebody responded with this. Like, I'm already laughing. Why? Twitter don't be taking nothing seriously, and this picture got me in tears. Why are they gonna do that? Why they got Harry Tubman in the background? This guy tweeted this picture and the human saying, LOL, you're such a dumb creature. And the next picture is the monkey saying, you're the only creature that pays to live on this earth. And that, honestly, why? It's like, you know what? I read somewhere we are trillions, if not more, in debt, like as a world. And who we in debt to? Who we owe money to? God? Or whoever y'all believe? You know what I mean? Like, who we owe money to?
You know what? Nobody.
Thank God it's the weekend. Me, Saturday and Sunday. Bro, you already know the vibes. I be straight chilling, bro. Especially with the whole, like, COVID stuff. You know, I was chilling, bro. Now I'm trying to get out a little bit more, but, like, these 40+ hour work weeks that got us in this basically cult type vibe, like, where you ain't getting no free, you get 1 or 2 days off, and then you got to go back to it, bro. I'm chilling. I want to rest. I want to relax, okay? Leave me alone! Chameleon, put me on a piece of glass. Me, I'm confused. Chameleon says, let me be clear. Bro, I live for dad jokes. I don't care what. They could be the corniest thing ever. I'm laughing, okay? All right, y'all. So I'm not gonna read this whole tweet, but I'm just gonna give it, you know, the gist of it. And you can read it. You can pause the screen if you want to. But basically what it comes down to is that this person served the table, and it was probably no more than 2 people, 1 or 2 people at most. And the bill was $38, and they tipped them $16,000.
Thank you, God.
That's a lot of money. That's life-changing for a lot of people. And what it comes down to is that the manager was like, you know what? I'm gonna do us all a favor and split that tip among the 12 employees that were working that day. The 12 employees that had nothing to do with the table, had nothing to do with interaction, most likely, stuff like that. No. Y'all already know I was in the restaurant industry for like 10 plus years, and I served a lot of tables, and it comes down to a lot of tables are small and some are too large. So more than one server will help out with that table. And that's different. You guys will split that tip to help each other out. But this was a $38 tip. So like I said, it was no more than 2 people. And this manager expects me to split the tip? Split with who? Because if my manager tried to do this, I'm sorry, I'm airing out the whole place. That boop, boop, boop. Because if this is the case and like the next day somebody gets a $100 tip, hey, you got to run your pocket. You got to give me at least 60 bucks. Ain't nobody taking my tips. I'll tip out the busboy, the bartender, the host, whatever. But like, ain't nobody taking my tips that didn't serve the table. Like, that don't make no sense. Like, you gonna split it because what? They worked hard that day? No, you ain't served this table. Because if that's the case, they should be giving me their tips as well. This will be me escaping with my 16K. Bro, stop spying on me and just apologize. And to be honest, this happens way too often. I notice this more often as I gotten older. It's guys, women, whatever, you know, it happens all the time. And how social media works for when you have stories and stuff like that on like IG posts or even Twitter now is that you can see who watches, or Snapchat, you can see who watches like your stories or whatnot. And sometimes you don't even have like a falling out with that person, but they are always watching your stuff. It'd be these people that you stop hitting up because they never hit you up, or someone you fell out with, an ex or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But they're always watching you, but they never speak. It's the weirdest thing to me. Like, what do you want? At this point, to me, you're just a fan. It's always those people who don't want you, but don't want you with anyone else, happy with anyone else, or just happy in general. But as soon as you post a fire post, they're like, hey, big head. Like, nah, bro, kick rocks. Okay, so before I talk about this tweet, Subway and a couple companies got outed for not serving the correct food. Like, I think Red Lobster, like 40% of the restaurants got caught for not actually serving lobster and some sort of other like sea creature that when they serve like lobster meals. And then Subway's tuna got outed for not being tuna at all. Like, it was like no trace of tuna. I don't know how accurate these results are, but hey man, tuna and the meatball subs are the one things I get at Subway when I do go. I haven't had it in months, but that's what I get. And if those grinded camel humps are tuna in a sense, that's just what it is, because I'm eating it. You know, someone told me the other day that McDonald's was human meat. And you know what? I guess I'm a cannibal because I'm still smashing a McDouble, you know? But this dude said, what y'all talking about? That tuna / squirrel sandwich from Subway be slapping. And I couldn't agree more.
Are all nerds as good as you?